So with the holidays upon us, jiu-jitsu classes may be very far in between, whether it be traveling or gyms being closed. I got you. Today, I'm showing 10 essential solo drills you can do at home to not lose any progress and perhaps even come back to class even stronger. There are still ways to make major progress by yourself to stay in good jiu-jitsu shape. Solo drilling may seem overrated, but no matter what rank you are, you'll find that some of these are the most quintessential movement patterns of some of the most basic movements of jiu-jitsu, starting with number 1, shrimping. Shrimping is so much more than just a warm-up. It's a skill that needs to be mastered. It's easy to go through the motions with this move in class, which is why so many people end up actually questioning it. Why is that so hard to say, dadgummit? Questioning its effectiveness, good God. It's so much more than just scooting your butt on the floor and dragging on the mat. And if you're doing it anything like this, I really can't say there's hope for you. Stay a white belt forever, I don't care. Ideally, you want to push your hips to where your shoulder line is. Starting out, I like to place my arms shoulder level to use that as a guideline to where my hips need to end up. My hips are moving to where my shoulder line is, which is creating a significant amount of space. Number 2, the power shrimp. This one is always overlooked and mistaken for a sliding shrimp. Simply place your feet on the mat asymmetrically and give a slight bridge just high enough to rotate your body so only your shoulder and your feet are on the mat. This is how it usually looks when people use a sliding shrimp to try a knee elbow escape from mount. This makes it absolutely impossible to escape. I can guarantee you against somebody that's halfway decent, you're never gonna do a proper knee elbow escape just trying to slide your butt on the mat. That's not gonna work. When you compare it with a power shrimp, it completely changes everything. How your body is rotated, it also gives you the capability to invert your knee toward the ground, making it a lot easier to slide through and re-guard. Number 3, the reverse shrimp. This one is also just as vital as its other two siblings. Instead of starting out with your foot close to your butt and pushing away, your foot is further out, pulling yourself in. Here, I have my dad's back and I feel his hips are squaring up and gaining distance. I really feel like I'm about to lose the position, so I do a reverse shrimp to slide myself underneath and bring him back to the other side to retain back control. Number 4, bridging. What we're looking for here is not necessarily a deep arch in our spine, but rather it's the rotation of our body from supine to prone. It's not the amplitude of arch, but rather the generation of torque. I'm looking at the camera now, you better put that. That was a good shot. That was a good one take, okay? By giving an asymmetrical bridge, this makes it easier to shift your opponent's weight. One leg is a power leg, which powers the bridge, while the other finishes with a drive forward. Bridging side to side like this is a great warm-up, especially for your back. But as human beings, we only fight how we train. Let's make it a good habit to come up on our knees in an athletic position just like this. Number 5, the forward roll. Make sure to roll on your shoulder and not your neck by tilting your head to one side. You can also pair this up with a back roll, which is very similar, just done in reverse. Not only are these good for escapes, they help create good habits to ensure that we have many more years to enjoy on the mats. Number 7, whether you like it on the list or not, it is a technical stand-up. For me, this technique is absolutely phenomenal and very underused. It's great for self-defense or if you just want to get back on your feet to try to score a takedown. Start by turning to your side and framing with one arm to make sure your opponent has distance from you. Prop up to an elbow or hand and slide your bottom leg back. Make sure your hips are completely off the ground to do this properly. So in a self-defense scenario, my opponent has pushed me down and my feet are there on his hips to create space. I literally launch him with my legs to do a technical stand-up and finishing it by circling around. You never want to start going backwards just in case you're backing yourself into a corner, so always make that a habit to just circle around. Number 8, the supine heist. You can start by giving a slight bridge to get on your side. Then scissor your legs over and make sure your top shoulder is past your bottom. This is going to make it a lot easier to go belly down to get to your knees. Here's a scenario in side control where I wind the underhook and give a slight bridge to set up a supine, dang it, I sound like a robot. And I give a slight bridge to set up a supine heist to go for a single leg. This is a great time to be vacuuming! Number 9 is the triangle hippo. Just keep this between you and me. I'm not sure if this is the real name for it, but this is a real solo drill, I promise. If you really want to have dangerous triangles, being able to shoot your hips up and high like this will often surprise your opponents. It reminds me of a praying snake, starting balled up and then striking out with a far reach. Just when you think you're far enough out of danger, you better think again. Number 10, leg pummeling. This may look ridiculous and looks like something you did when you were 3, but this is an excellent drill for guard retention. You're generating rotation from your hips to circle your legs. After going in one direction for a bit, change it up and go the opposite. Most leg pummeling and live rolling is usually done with one leg. Seriously guys, I gotta apologize. My wife thought this was a really good time to start vacuuming, so sorry. And those are the top 10 essential solo drills you can do absolutely anywhere just to make your jiu-jitsu stronger. You can easily turn this into a 15-minute cardio workout. You can do like 3 rounds of 5 minutes. And also, did you guys know, that was so cheesy. Fun fact. Did you guys even notice that most of these solo drills were from bottom position? There are so many drills you can do from top position too. If you guys are interested to see that in another video, please do let me know in the comment section below. So thank you all so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video.